Hi, it's Matt Yetter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Thursday, January 16th, 2025. The address we're inspecting today is 14815 South Greentree Drive, Oregon City, Oregon, 97045. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the backyard exterior cleanout. The equipment being used today is the rigid sea snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras in the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it has been noted some age sewer pipes made of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspection must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made of cast iron ABS, 3034 or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. We're in a 4-inch ABS plastic drain pipe. We are running some water to ensure that our pipe is watertight and is going to remain watertight throughout this inspection. Pipe shows no recent signs of blockage, buildup, or backup. And again, we are in a 4-inch plastic pipe, and it's heading to the backyard into a septic tank. Looks like at this connection, there's just a little bit of a lip there. You can see a little bit of a rough connection that it looks like someone was using like a flushable wipe and it just caught on. It tends to slow down there, so I certainly wouldn't use like flushable wipes or anything like that. It doesn't, the water is clear. It doesn't appear to be causing any blockage or backup or anything like that towards the house. But there is a little bit of a offset, little bit of a rough connection. I'm hoping I can break free the wet wipe. But yeah, we would not recommend flushing any sort of wipes, flushable wipes down the line, any sort of feminine products or anything like that, just to prevent catching on there. And then we're going to drop into the tank in the backyard here. So I'm going to turn off the water, drain everything out of the pipe, and look at the pipe one more time in reverse. I want to look at this connection again. It's just a little bit rough there. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to turn off the water, drain everything out, wait for a couple of minutes. And we would still highly recommend having the septic tank flushed, cleaned, serviced. If that hasn't been done before closing, that would be highly recommended before closing, to have just a regular servicing of the septic tank, leach lines, all the stuff connected. So The point of the sewer scope is just checking the line, but again, the service tank is going to want to be evaluated, cleaned, pumped, whatever needs to happen. So the water has been turned off. You see just a little bit of a rough connection. It actually doesn't give much trouble to the camera head going up over the top. Maybe it looks worse than it is, but a little bit of a rough connection there. Again, it's not catching anything, but it's just a little bit rough. Actually, I guess it was catching the flushable wipes. So again, we would not recommend using any flushable wipes in the line. Any flushable wipes or baby wipes or any of that sort of stuff, feminine products in this line, and really in a septic tank is just not recommended at all. So I would discontinue anything like that. And then there's a little bit of a rough connection. Like I said, it doesn't appear to be causing any issues, so I would recommend monitoring and then of course repair and or replace as needed. So I'd recommend having a sewer scope every 2 to 3 years and then making any necessary repairs as needed. A little bit of a rough connection there. You could also take the video before closing and pass it on to a drain repair specialist to make suggestions, see if there's any way for them to kind of smooth out that joint. But again, if you take a snapshot of the property currently today, it doesn't appear to be causing any issues, but just a little bit of rough connection there. But it doesn't slow down the camera or anything. It just pops right up over the top of it. So at this point, I would say the sewer pipe is more or less doing what we need it to do. Before closing, maybe passing the video on to a drain repair specialist just to get a second opinion, but it does appear to be working at this point, and I would say probably passes inspection. So before closing, pass the video and the report on to a drain repair specialist to make any suggestions there. And then we would recommend having a sewer scope maybe every 2 to 3 years, just keeping an eye on this thing, and then of course repair or replace as needed if conditions or things were to worsen in the future.